Hey, Tony Jones.
And this is the Reverend Russell for the Hardest Question video blog, and this week is
The fourth Sunday after Epiphany.
or
The fourth Sunday in Ordinary Time.
Ordinary Time. And we're moving right along with this Mark story.
Mark clicks right along.
Yep, immediately. We go to the next week.
We go from Jesus kind of getting some disciples to now he's confronting a demon-possessed man.
And where is that? What's the location does he confront that demon-possessed man in?
In Galilee?
Specifically,
Capernaum?
inside of the synagogue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess I missed that detail.
Yeah, isn't that a little bit...
Oh, yeah.
I guess
He entered the synagogue, and there was a demon-possessed man in the synagogue.
Wow. What do you think that says?
You would be. I wouldn't have thought that a demon-possessed man would be allowed in the synagogue.
No, or you wouldn't think that it would be possible for the demon to be in the synagogue, unless, of course, it is.
You've been watching too many movies. Like, if a demon sees the cross, it starts to scream and run away.
Well, I think from a literary point of view, Mark placing Jesus's first confrontation with evil inside the synagogue says something.
Well, is it what, a political statement on Judaism of the day?
I think, I don't know if you remember back to last week when I recommended you get the book Binding the Strong Man. This week I would recommend you get the book Come Out My People.
Okay.
And this is tracing these two kingdoms from Genesis all the way through Revelation. And it's the kingdom of creation, he calls it, or what we call the kingdom of God.
Okay.
And then the kingdom of the world, or the kingdom of power. And he finds that throughout the history in all of our holy book. And I think he would say that this is an example of Jesus confronting that kingdom of power. See, the whole issue here is authority, right?
Yeah.
They keep saying, oh, look, he
Right,
teaches
he
with
teaches
authority.
with authority,
They repeats it, oh, and he teaches with authority. Even the demons. So who has this authority? Now, the scribes should have the authority, but he teaches better than them.
Right.
The religious leaders, they have the authority. But I think this Howard Merritt, who wrote this book, Come Out My People, would say that no, their religious government mirrors the Roman government. It looks exactly the same. Mm-hmm. It's a kingdom of power and not a kingdom of creation. And so Jesus is coming and challenging that at every turn. And so he comes here, and his first confrontation, which I think is sort of would be shocking to the original hearers,
right.
The first place he confronts that is in the synagogue.
Yeah, I mean, I guess one of the things that's left unsaid is was the demon-possessed man sitting there as a, just a normal, maybe a little bit crazy member of the congregation until
everybody right now, all preachers are thinking of that guy in their congregation
for sure.
right now in their
that
heads.
If Jesus walked in, suddenly the demons would actually start speaking through that person.
Right.
And was it the presence of Jesus that brought this guy to his feet and starts shouting him down or whatever?
I think that,
And they clearly didn't have ushers because
you could get rid
we
of
would
that
have
guy.
ushers trained to deal with when the crazy homeless person walks in.
Gives him the bum rush.
Every church I've ever worked
that's
at,
true. Yep. No,
they've been
that's true.
trained on how to tastefully remove somebody.
They just had that little bottle of chloroform and they just knock him out and drag him out quietly and just prop him up by the dumpster.
As it should be, unless Jesus is there, and then he could just exorcise the demons.
I think that's what happened. They come in, see that basically that evil, that demon, is not confronted by what goes on in the synagogue.
I see, and so, but Jesus is bringing a new kind of authority and truth,
right?
And now suddenly the demon is out of step,
right? Because why? I mean, the synagogue is just this government building that just dispenses power on behalf of the religious government.
Right. Well, that's good. That's it. I think. I think it's plenty of fodder for preaching.
It's plenty of fodder for preaching. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Let us know how you preach.